So we have cleared a little bit of a path for them, but they just keep coming up the side. You've got to try and push them back in. Once they've got some clear ground, just got to get down to the water.
No. I know this one's going completely the wrong way.
You got it. You got
Come on,
it.
little man.
Come
Welcome to Starfish Beach. We've had a pretty special couple of weeks.
Yeah, to look at this place really is paradise. There's plenty of good things about it, but it comes at a price.
Yeah, we'll come to that at the end of this episode. I hope you like the film. Coming up, a race for the sea, baby turtles on a mission. No wonder the sign says don't swim here. And have you ever seen a sloth or a red frog? Well, we're anchored near Bocas Town, which is on the main island here. But of course, all the fun happens out there, which is amongst the mangroves and the smaller islands where we're going to head, what, this afternoon?
Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of explore, maybe blow the kayak up, that'd be nice. It's always nice going around the mangroves in the kayak. But we do have a few chores to do first. We've got to pay the cruising tax. And there's lots of shops in Bocas. It is the place to go and get stuff. It's pretty good for that. So you can see it's pretty packed, pretty busy in here. Restaurants all along the front. And just in here is Daniel's dock. So he's really good because he just sorts everything out for you. You can take your gas there, laundry, all that sort of stuff. He gets everything, and you pay $2 to keep your dinghy safe there. So that's what we'll do now.
Canoes, pangas and dinghies. You don't get far on these islands without some form of water transport, especially on delivery day. And here we are.
Oh, it's packed today.
It is busy today. Maybe the food has arrived.
Yeah, squeezing between these two.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, go around the back of that. Let's go around the corner.
Okay. Hit that one.
Reverse.
I think Tuesday is delivery day, so everyone's here to get supplies, I think, just like us.
Well, that'd be good, yeah. Got the groceries in. Excellent. And here's the man, hard at work. You're busy today, Daniel.
Hola, hello. ¿Cómo están?
Got your Christmas lights ready?
Christmas lights, yeah, I'm going to start the decoration.
Fab. So this is Daniel's dock. You can see there's a bit of everything.
Hello, Charlotte.
Ah.
How are you?
Even got Charlotte working for him as well.
I know. Honestly, I'll take this one though. I quite like it 'cause it's in the freezer, it's nice.
Yeah, you're diving in the ice. Yeah, good idea. Along the dock is the gate out onto the street where Bocas Town awaits.
So there seems to be quite a lot of construction going on in the town. They're actually doing all the roads at the moment. Maybe the roads are having for the last few months. We've done this one. And there's lots of boutique hotels. They look really quite nice, don't they, the little hotels?
Absolutely, yes. They do cocktails 2 for 1. That seems to be the main theme.
Yeah.
Roads aside, the rest of the town still looks like something out of a spaghetti western.
So for some reason, Main Street's the last one to be paved, to be tarmacked. It's still like this. But I'm sure they'll, well, they seem to be doing it right now, actually. There's some activity at the end there.
Yeah, it's all closed off, so cars.
But the whole place is it's a little bit like the Wild West, isn't it? Several people have said it. It's like, it's got this feel.
That's what it reminded me of the first time we came in here.
Yeah.
And quite attractive at that, but you could see that it's very American.
Yeah, it is. Let's find the cantina. Tie your horse up. It's one thing they're definitely not short of out here. The ferreterias, the hardware shops. Loads of them. Really good.
You can get anything here.
This is the main shop. Chinese shop, does everything.
It does, and food. Job's done. Doesn't take long, does it? It's a small town.
Yeah, quite a bit of shopping. That's pretty good. Hot though, so looking forward to getting out and having a swim.
I want to swim. This is a good time to talk about the sponsor for this video, Surfshark. We've been watching some excellent television over Christmas on the BBC iPlayer. And we couldn't do that if we didn't have a good VPN. A VPN, if you don't already know, is a virtual private network. Using one means you can make it look like you're somewhere you are not. So with our BBC licence fee, we can watch BBC programmes even though we're in the Caribbean. Surfshark has over 3,000 servers in 100 different countries. So we've always had a good connection, which is safe from viruses, which is crucial because we work online a lot for navigation, wind predictions, and the latest weather report. It's all online nowadays. Once you have a Surfshark account, you can use that same account for your whole family using an unlimited number of devices. We've been using Surfshark for the past 3 years, and it's the only VPN that has never let us down. So use the link here on the screen, surfshark.com/Fair Isle. You can click on it in the description. And don't forget, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So do give it a try. Not far from the main island where we are, there are half a dozen other smaller islands in the wider archipelago. Our first trip is to Zapatilla 1. We are lucky. Daniel can give us a ride. We are on our way to see turtles hatching. It's a private island where the nests are protected by conservationists. We tie the boat up on a buoy, then it's a matter of wading ashore. I should have bought a swimming costume. And this beach is why the conservationists are here.
The problem here, like you see, is that it's not too much for erosion, whatever. The tide is going so high up, and the turtles don't have too much sand to put their nests.
I see, so the beach isn't far enough. It'd be better if it was a longer,
Oh yeah,
flatter
I
beach.
mean, I've been here for 21 years, and we had beach almost to the boat. So we lost all this, so the turtles are going and are putting their nests too close to the forest.
Right.
And then in 64 days, hatching time, the roots of the forest start growing on top of the nest.
I see.
And the little turtles, they cannot get out.
So it's pretty near the end of the season and most of the turtles have made it into the sea naturally. But these ones we're going to see now have not quite made it because their nests are too near the forest.
Yeah, the problem is it's quite skinny now, the beach, and you've got all this growth that comes up here. And actually, when you get hold of it, you can see it's really it's quite entrenched in. The roots go down there, and the little turtles can't dig their way out.
And this is something that's been, going on over a number of years now, about 20 years or so. The beach is gradually being eroded. So it's become a problem, which is why the conservation team have had to act in the way that they have.
Yeah, you've got to try and free up the last few nests. Let's see if we can find one. There's 1 or 2 left, apparently.
Cut them out.
Cut them out,
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Poor little turtles. The nests are marked and colour-coded to show when the turtles are ready to hatch. This one now needs to be cleared. And here they are, baby turtles. Sand is removed by hand to make an exit route, and at last, they head for the sea. You just have to be careful not to stand on them. We're going in all directions.
Yeah. This one's going to be the winner. You're going to be the first one in. You're going the wrong way. Oh, fell in a hole.
And that's it. It takes about 10 minutes.
Yeah, about 180 they're supposed to be. I don't think anyone counted, but there were a lot.
There were a lot.
And they all got in, so that's good.
They did, but apparently only 2 will survive. I mean, as in on average. Our next visit is much more relaxed, but no less intriguing. We anchor behind Red Frog Resort, probably the poshest place in the whole of the Bocas region.
So we only know that there's a marina there because we can see the tops of the mast, but there is a little hole in the mangroves we're going to go through. Just about deep enough. And all will be revealed. Look at that. It's quite a pretty little marina.
And very clear water, which is lovely.
Yeah, why is it clear this side and not where we are?
I don't know.
Oh, this is nice. So there is a dinghy dock here. It's sort of a gate to the resort. You walk across the resort. Apparently it's $5 each to actually just get in. So that's what we'll do. It's a nice little dinghy dock, but you have to beware parking under the snake. So it really is the entrance to a resort. Look at it. It's amazing. Do you see any sloths in the trees above, it says? I don't.
Very posh, isn't it?
It is. I thought it was just the other side that was
posh.
the resort.
No, the whole island.
The whole, yeah, certainly this whole section.
And lovely banana plants.
Yeah.
Cool. A spa. Look, there's a spa.
Oh wow.
The spa is a place to find the red frogs. Yes, they are a real thing. They are absolutely tiny. I mean, if they weren't bright orange, you wouldn't see them. There they are. Ooh. I want to scare them away. I think they're orange, not red.
Yeah, apparently they come in all sorts of different colours. Blue and green as well.
Really?
But orange and red are the main ones, yeah. People collect them, they're all different. See, this one, his toes are a different colour. And some of them have got different coloured legs. So what does this remind you of?
Mustique.
It is.
A little bit of mustique in Panama.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Proper roads.
Electric buggies are the way to get around, apart from walking. And then a familiar sight, courting butterflies.
That's the fly above bit, isn't it?
Is that the first date? This is the first date, isn't it? So she's sussing him out. Oh, I better get out of the way of the traffic. There's another electric vehicle coming along. Hola. But what Red Frog Resort is really famous for, and you have to look up, is sloths. And we find one. Quite high up. Oh wow, nice move. Sloths often fall out of trees, but are rarely hurt. They come down once a week for a poo, where they expel up to 1/3 of their body weight. On the other side of the island, there's a beach bar and the beach. But even on the quiet days, the sea is treacherous. Bocas is a place where sailors come to stay for years, so Christmas is a family celebration. Good food with people who know each other well, or like us, have just met. We have a quiet, beautifully cooked meal beneath a palm tree. It's lovely.
Well, we're back at the cantina. Different thing today though. This is a swap meet.
A swap meet or junk sale? No, not junk sale.
It's not junk. It's great boat stuff.
An end of year cruisers sale, let's call it that. Some things almost new.
By a watermaker.
Not junk then, hey. Real stuff. But mostly it's knickknacks. Things you can't get here, like light bulbs.
I've got spares of that, but this looks really interesting because I haven't got anything. See, this part would not.
Stuff you may have on board, which, as it turns out, you don't need.
The other part.
And some local produce, like chocolate from a nearby farm. Yes, the swap meet happens once a month, roughly, and it's a really good idea.
It is, yeah. People gather too much stuff on their boats normally, and normally somebody else will want that stuff. So, yeah, good way of evening that out. And just after Christmas, good time to do it.
Yeah, it was. But the best thing about being here is the wildlife. I mean, it's quite incredible. I didn't even know a red frog existed until I came here.
Yeah, the poison dart frog, they call them locally, because they used to use them for poisons on the end of their darts. I don't know how many red frogs you need. They're very small to make a dart poisonous.
Yeah, you could probably only fit one on at a time.
Well, I don't think they actually stick the whole. I think they extract the juice.
Oh, I see.
I don't think they just stick a frog on the end of a dart.
Well, yeah,
I might be wrong.
But no, the sloths. I've always wanted to see a sloth, and it was really lovely. And the one that we saw was moving pretty fast.
He was, yeah. I think he might have been already down for his weekly poo.
Yeah.
Because he was quite sprightly. We'd seen others moving very, very slowly.
Yeah.
They're always quite a long way
Or
up
not
in
at
the
all.
trees.
I mean, sometimes they're difficult to spot because they're just static.
Yeah, they can lock their tendons off, so when they sleep, they don't have to sort of grab with their muscles. Although they do fall out the tree quite often without hurting themselves, apparently.
Anyway, we are off tomorrow, and that brings me to the price that you pay here, which came as a bit of a shock.
Yes.
We knew we'd have to pay the cruising tax. That was $185, so fair enough. But then when we came to check out, wow, there's another $250 in just admin fees.
Yeah, admin fees. And that was sort of a bit okay if you thought, well, they really look after you with the admin. But no, they're not in the office. It took all day to check out because people weren't doing what they're supposed to do or being where they're supposed to be. And they need 3 copies of everything, 3 copies. And they've got a photocopy in there, but will they copy it for their $200 and odd that they take off you? No. You have to go and find a copier, get all the copies, take them back. So, I mean, really, they're just taking the mick.
So I think if you're here for a year or something, then, fair enough. But we're only here for a couple of weeks, so it did sort of hit the wallet rather hard. But anyway, that is something to pass on, because when we were talking about this yesterday at the swap meet, people were saying, oh, but you checked out the wrong place. There are different places that you can do it for much less. And so if you are coming here just for a short period of time, check it out. Just
there
read
might be
ahead.
somewhere cheap to do it. I mean, they swore in the office that it's the same all across Panama, same price, but people here say, no, that's not true.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just it's just annoying that they lie to you and then rip you off. Whatever. That's what it is.
Right. So anyway, we're leaving tomorrow. We're going up towards the Cayman Islands, but we'll be stopping off on the way probably.
Yeah. I mean, we've got to check out.
Depending on weather.
Depending on weather, and we will check into the costs of getting into Colombia, because you need an agent to get in. There's a couple of little Colombian islands on the way up which we could stop in on. Providencia, we'll probably stop and
San Andreas.
San Andreas, and there's little sort of some corally atolls that you can stop at as well, which is just anchor for a night, which would be quite nice. So yeah, we've got to work out what the weather's doing. At the moment, there's not much wind, but we're sort of getting as far up as we can. It's always a bit of a hole down here, and then when it does come in, at the moment it's saying it's going to be right in the nose and quite heavy, so we might have to wait for a bit until we get more favourable. We'll see.
So the next time we speak to you will probably be from the Cayman Islands, if all goes according to plan, which I hope it does. So in the meantime, thank you very much to our patrons, thank you to our subscribers, and thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.